Hi, everybody. I'm Shane Kavanaugh with the GFOA, and we're here to talk with you today about one of the principles from rethinking public engagement. That principle is pushing back against the politics of cynicism with the politics of co-creation. Valerie, do you want to start us off on why this principle is important?
Absolutely. Oftentimes, elected officials run on the platform of vote for me and I will fix the problem for you. Or public administrators are trained and announce that they will fix the problem, just tell them what they need to do. But that really isn't the way challenging, difficult issues are resolved. It does require everybody coming together to work on a particular solution. And I have discovered that when citizens recognize in the proposed options or in the work to be done that they see themselves reflected, their ideas reflected, their interests reflected, they are much more willing to come to the table. They are much more likely to co-produce or co-create solutions to challenging issues with government.
Well, thanks, Valerie. Martine, anything you'd like to add?
Yeah. So Martine Carkson, Communication Studies Professor at Colorado State University and the Director of the CSU Center for Public Deliberation. Yeah, I'll just add that, a lot of our work here, particularly the CBD, and really informing our public engagement processes, comes from understanding of social psychology and brain science. And the reality is there is an inherent kind of negativity bias, right? We look out for our brains are much more attuned to bad news. So that unfortunately means that people, selling those negative narratives can sometimes, have more success with that. So we try to work of how do we shift from that? How do we shift from a primarily negative kind of frame to a more positive one? Also shift from a more adversarial us versus them frame to a more collaborative one. And the good news is that there's a lot of positive aspects of human nature. Humans as, inherently pretty strong collaborative problem solvers when we find ways of tapping into that, right? So I think quality public engagement really has to figure out how do we kind of make those shifts so we bring out the best of human nature and we really elevate people's ability to tackle their shared problems more productively.
Well, thanks, guys. So for those of you watching, you can learn more about this topic at the Rethinking Public Engagement Summit at our session, Pushing Back Against the Politics of Cynicism with the Politics of Co-Creation, where we'll discuss how public engagement can be designed to counter the politics of cynicism. We look forward to seeing you there.